these mysterious and dazzling kung fu movements. Can you find something in common between these different clips? Okay, look again. Here, here, and here. Who is this mysterious little chap patiently burning away in the background? Well, in early China, the most primitive timepiece was a length of incense. You would often hear the phrase 一炷香的功夫.
一炷香烧完，如果你还站在桌子上的话，我就喊你一声叶师傅。
A stick of kung fu, but not in the martial arts sense, but this kung fu meant a length of time. So today, on Open China, let's take a look at what might be achieved during a stick of kung fu. Today, incense sticks are less used as a timer, but they hold a far more important role and meaning in society. The most ubiquitous use is in ancestral worship. Now, in the 2018 Oscar-winning Best Animation, Coco, the story revolves around the Day of the Dead, when ancestors are honored. And a similar thing happens in China. It's called Qingming, or Tomb Sweeping Festival. And one of the very few official holidays, on the Day of the Dead, Mexicans pave the roads with flowers because they believe it leads the souls of their ancestors back home. Whereas in China, people regard the smoke rising from the incense as a means of communion with their ancestors in heaven. Not only that, but incense is offered on big occasions, such as the start of production on large movies, construction projects, business opening days, and of course, most incense in China is burnt in Buddhist temples and monasteries. Now, if you enter one of these places, you'll notice that everyone, almost everyone, is holding incense sticks like this, separately. And perhaps like this, a little more simply, or even like this. Incense is not something, however, that is typically bought, but even if you did purchase it, it should always be offered genuinely from the heart, as is the spirit of Buddhism. So for all who visit temples, where it's regularly given to visitors free of charge. Offering incense is usually done with 3 sticks at a time, as this is considered auspicious. Even though Chinese folks normally like even numbers, the number 3 holds an exceptional place in their hearts. Now, these 3 sticks of incense, depending on the belief system, have different meanings. From a Buddhist point of view, they represent the Buddha, the Dharma, or the way, the disciple. There is also another representation which incorporates the ancient Chinese Taoist, Confucianist, and Buddhist influences, advocating nature and harmony. In this view, they represent is that 1 creates 2, 2 creates 3, and 3 creates everything, or that is to say, all living things on earth. Yet another meaning or interpretation is rather more metaphysical. The first stick represents the discipline to refuse harmful influences and put down unhealthy customs. The second is stability and stamina, perseverance in one's life. And the third is wisdom and insight, vision, basically. So 1 wishes to quit your bad habits, make a consistent habit of the good things, and to continue to accrue wisdom. Not bad choices for anyone, I think. Now, there's another very interesting fact about incense and Buddhism, specifically monks who, in ancient times, would have upon their heads several small marks, a very common appearance in films about that time period. These are actually, believe it or not, scars, and are known as both incense scars or relinquishment scars, and are very quintessentially a Chinese phenomenon. They're taken by the wearer to demonstrate devotion to their beliefs. Now, obviously for health and safety reasons, this kind of self-harm was forbidden in 1983, but it does remain an interesting legacy. It's precisely for this reason that we never put our chopsticks upright in our bowls. It's visually confusing with incense, and for that reason, highly unrecommended at the dinner table. Oh, and one more thing. If you do visit a monastery around New Year, and especially around noon, it's the most auspicious period of the Chinese calendar, do prepare yourself for huge crowds, and don't say we didn't warn you. Thanks for watching Open China. I'm David. Do feel free to check out our Facebook, Instagram, leave a comment, let us know what you think. But whatever you do, hit like, hit subscribe, and keep it open. See you next time. a longer time than you think.